Welcome back to another episode of Cam's Flies, and I'm Cam, and today we're going to be doing another midge pattern from the Federation of Fly Fishers Encyclopedia. This is the Suspender Midge Pupa. Here's one I tied up earlier in the vise. And get the hook set. This pattern was originally tied by Larry Nicholas. I'll start with my thread. This is Semperfli thread in a 12/0 in the color black. Get your thread started and clip your tag end away. And I will be using a fine wire and a champagne color. And it calls for a silver wire. This champagne was the closest thing I had to silver. I get this started about a hook eye length behind the hook eye. And I want to get this a really smooth base, as smooth as possible. So I want to get nice, smooth touching wraps with my thread. And work all the way back to just before the barb on the hook, and then work your way back forward. And we're going to be using a white poly yarn for our tail material. And I really sparsed it out from what it comes off on the card. The rope it normally comes in, I split it and do about a quarter of what it comes off in. And once again, nice touching wraps all the way back. And make sure you don't trap any crazy fibers, and clip this front section of your poly yarn away. And progress your thread forward. And half hitch right behind your hook eye. And at this point, we can take our wire and do some very spaced wraps, evenly spaced wraps, just behind, about an eye length behind the hook eye. I'm aiming to show about 4 ribs here once the fly is all said and done. So you can go ahead and secure that wire in place, get it really tight. And you can take your wire and helicopter it free until it breaks. Get a nice, clean, smooth break. And then do a half hitch. Throw your bobbin on your bobbin cradle, and this is a packaging foam that I used. It's about 2 millimeters thick. And get that started. I just got like a little ball up front. It's supposed to be acting as an air bubble. So get that secured in right behind the hook eye. Clip your excess away. Cover up those tag ends. Clean everything up. And I'll be using Peacock Herl for the Thorax. We got this stuff from Fly Fishing Specialties in Sacramento. Check them out. That place has a lot of stuff. So we'll secure this in right behind my foam. And remember, I want to show about four ribs is what I was aiming for. So try not to cover up too much of your body with the Peacock. This is just your thorax material. You can get a half hitch up front, right in front of your foam. And you can use your rotary function if you like. I just opted to wrap this by hand. Sometimes it's nice to do things the old-fashioned way. And get that secured in place, and be careful not to catch your foam and twist it around your hook. Once you got that all secured, and you can clip your thread out of the way and clip the Peacock out of the way. Move to the tail. Clip that just beyond the hook bend. You can kind of finger that around to give it a little bit of a frayed, buggy look. And there it is, the Suspender Midge Pupa. I'd kind of like to try this with a different color tail, different color body. Maybe on the next video. Here's another close-up with my macro lens. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, and I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. But until then, I'll keep on tying, and looking forward to seeing you guys on the next video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.